the School of Applied Integrative Therapy has been approved by both of these, the International Association and the National Board. So we are an approved school through both of those. The International Association is a really nice association. One of their benefits is that if you join, then you can get liability insurance through the ABMP, the Associated Body Workers and Massage Professionals. And having liability insurance it's kind of a nice thing, because if something should happen to a horse, which is fairly unlikely, but if something should happen, they will support you. I believe it's like up to $2 million per horse, or on a horse, with a $6 million aggregate, I believe. And they'll provide assistance, legal assistance, and help you deal with the situation. But I find it's a nice marketing tool. I find working with the veterinarians and some of the big barns, just being able to say, look, not only am I a certified equine body worker, but I have liability insurance, and it just gives you some credibility. So if you go under here, you can apply as a student now. You can be a student for up to a year, and then you will become a professional member. If you apply as a student, it's $25 as a student membership. And then once you're approved through this organization, then you can go to the ABMP, and liability insurance and being a member with them is $45. And once you're a student, they do list you as a student on their website, somewhere in the directory, student members right there. Here's the join the student sign up here. One of the nice things, the IAAMB here, they try to keep track of the laws by state. So if you do have any questions about the state in which you live and what the laws are right now about equine bodywork, you can look at their list and see what their last reporting is. The other place you can go is the AVMA, and I just looked, and they recently updated all their state laws on alternative care in May, so you can check there too to see what was last listed. These rules do seem to change a lot, so if you're really concerned about your state, you might want to call your state veterinary board. And I have found that sometimes the people that answer the phones give an answer that isn't always right. So I would suggest that when you do ask what the rules are, you ask if they could direct you to where you can find this in written form, where it's written and where you can read the statute and see it for yourself. But this organization, the IAAMB, they have done a lot in lobbying. If you do get in trouble in a state, or any of us are served a cease and desist, they will kind of go to bat for us and try to work with our state governments, and they've made some changes for people. So it's really nice to have them here. So that's the International Association of Animal Body or Massage and Bodywork. The other organization is the National Board of Certification for Animal Acupressure and Massage. They have only been around for 8-10 years, maybe, if that. The purpose for them is to set some standards for all of us across state lines. When I graduated from human school, the National Board of Certification for Humans was just becoming a thing. And at that time, the doctors and the medical organizations, human massage was still not thought of actually as a therapy. And so by setting standards, that helped the states to regulate, that helped states start initiating licensing and setting standards so that we all have the same set of standards, and then we branch out from there. So that's the point of the National Board of Certification for Animal Acupressure and Massage. So if you think that you're going to want to take the national boards, it's not required in very many states yet. I think Washington State has a licensing at this time, and there might be another state that is kind of looking at that. So if you want to take the national board at this time, you can do that as soon as you graduate. If you're thinking of doing it, I kind of recommend doing it soon after you graduate while the information is pretty clear in your head. And it's just a lot easier. They do provide for a small fee. They have a study group that meets on the phone or online for maybe 7 weeks. And that's always a good thing to do, just to rehash with another person to make sure you kind of have all that information in your head before taking it. But just like the IAAMB, they have a membership for students, and it's also $25, and it's also good for a year. And once you are a student member, you also can get liability insurance through the ABMP. So it's your choice which one you want to join. You could join them both, like the school did, the School of Applied Integrative Therapy. I just decided both of them were really, really beneficial and quality organizations, and so I worked hard to get the school approved through both of them. So just wanted to bring that up so you're aware of that, and you know that that's out there for you.